Hello everyone, I'm Harry.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to another Bad Fan Fiction. Today's lovely little one is known as Starbucks Adventures and is a parody of the Star Fox series by Nintendo. It's written by Shadow Commando and is basically a kind of a retelling of Star Fox Adventures. But with more of an edge to it. Okay. Chapter 1, Singing in the Rain. Endless rain fell into a bottomless blue void for miles around. Up till now, the only thing to cut through it was the occasional lightning bolt, but that pattern was broken by a single cloud runner that flew through the stormy weather, carrying an equally blue fox on his back. I received some random signal and was bored out of my mind, so I decided to come to this planet to investigate, said Crystal.
Bored out of my mind.
How did you get here in the first place if you need me to get from A to B? Questioned the cloud runner suspiciously. No clue. I've only been in existence for about 35 seconds, replied Crystal. But before either could ponder that further, a huge fireball flew over them. Crystal raised her stick up in defence, but a second fireball ripped it from her grasp and sent it plummeting to the planet below. No, my staff! Whined Crystal. All of the memories of the time they spent to come. Sorry, let me try that again. All of the memories of the time they spent together coming back to her. She would miss all of those times she beat her brother over the head with it, or poked random people just for fun.
What the fuck?
But she put those thoughts at the back of her mind as she turned to face her attacker and saw a large pirate ship with a large dinosaur head on the front. What the fuck? Who puts a living head on the front of their ship? As a character, I'm only like 1 minute old, but even I think that's ridiculous, said Crystal in annoyance. And why have a flying pirate ship in the first place? Why not just get a starship like everyone else? Or at least make it a regular pirate ship to be more realistic. The Cloud Runner swerved to the right in time to avoid another fireball. Can't you do something? Asked Crystal, her claws digging into the Cloud Runner's back. I'm firing my laser, bellowed the Cloud Runner. Excuse me? Asked Crystal. A burst of laser shot out of the pterodactyl's mouth and obliterated the big city head. Cool, now land on the ship that just attacked me. I know it's probably full of bad guys who want to kill me, but I'm curious anyway, inquired Crystal. The Cloud Runner complied, and Crystal ran around on the ship and was surprised to see no one aboard. Then she ran into the cargo hold and found nothing but a gold key. It wasn't much, but since her planet had been destroyed, she hadn't been able to go shopping in almost a week, so this would have to do. She ran out back towards the cabin, which had been on fire for nearly 5 minutes, and the person inside seemed not to notice until just now. Oh my god, fire! Screamed the green man inside as he jumped out on deck in front of Crystal. Stop right there, ordered Crystal. Or what? Demanded Scales. I don't know. I didn't really think I'd get this far, replied Crystal. You can't stop me. I'm the tyrant and dictator of this planet, which I rule through fear. But I'm not evil, said Scales, his fingers crossed behind his back.
Tula knock General Scales.
Then Crystal decided to run up to Scales for no reason and was stopped when he grabbed her by the throat. See you next fall, he chuckled as he threw her overboard, only to see her pop back up on the same cloud runner from before. No, boo-boo, you can't catch me, taunted Crystal, flicking the bird at Scales while the bigger bird flew away. You haven't seen the last of me, shouted the Grinch. I mean Scales.
What the fuck?
This is the end of chapter 1. That means review.
Oh my god.
Okay, Ethan should be taking over for chapter 2, so here you go.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Jesus.
Basically, the format for this is going to be me and Ethan read a chapter each, just to kind of give our throats time to heal, because they like to rebel sometimes.
Don't agree with their supermasters.
Bellowed Ethan with annoyance.
Battery and camel.
And manly fists.
Fucking hell. Okay, chapter 2. Krazoa Palace! That's going to ruin my voice for the rest of this, isn't it?
Don't do the voice then.
After flying through the rain for what seemed like hours, the Cloud Runner finally came to rest at a creepy mansion resting on a mountaintop. I have to rest, said the Cloud Runner. I might take a while. Fuck's sake. Good, because I seriously have to go to the bathroom, said Crystal, who took off toward the nearest restroom only to find it locked. Ugh! Open, damn you! She cursed as she twisted and tugged at the knob, but to no avail. Getting desperate, she banged on the door, hoping someone inside would hear her. Must use potty! She screamed. She screamed as a fist dropped the door, but no response. Reaching her limit, Crystal ran over to a fuel barrel, ripped it off the generator and tossed it at the door, obliterating it in a glorious fireball. Crystal rushed inside, only to discover with disappointment that the toilet was just another dinosaur head. For fuck's sake. If you go in me, you'll die, it said threateningly. When the toilet starts talking, it's time to give up. Walking away from the bizarre scene, she would have to hold it in for now. Picked up quick.
Yeah.
She picked up another barrel and threw it at the door that had been blocked and entered through the hole that the explosion created and found herself inside a shiny room with decorations that gave it an aura of a temple. Which was probably the intention of whoever built this place. Out of the corner of her eye, she noticed a wounded Triceratops laying on its side. She quickly ran over to it to find out what had happened. "Are you okay?" asked Crystal. "Scales attacked this place, so we were sent to protect it, but since we don't have any hands, we couldn't do much and got our asses handed to us," replied the dinosaur mournfully. "That's something else I don't get. How come the Sharpclaw have hands but the other dinosaurs don't?" asked Crystal curiously. "Ever heard of a game company called Nintendo?" asked the dino. "Yeah, I hear they're desperate for money," replied Crystal. "Well, now you know why." Anywho,
said Miyamoto.
Well, now you know why. Anywho, you need to take the spirit into the next room back to the shrine. "But only those of pure heart can get it," said the dino.
We can call him a dick then.
"What about Scales? He's pure evil, but he still gets a spirit at the end of the game," protested Crystal. "Nuh-uh," said the dino. "Yeah, said Crystal. "Nuh-uh, yeah, nuh-uh, yeah, nuh-uh, yeah. Nuh-uh. You don't love me anymore," with Crystal. What the fuck just happened? "You don't love me anymore," weeped Crystal. She ran to the next one and saw a big purple head floating around. "Yeah, you must be the spirit thing gnarly goat dude mentioned," inquired Crystal. "Silence!" shouted the Squizzo spirit. "I'm the patron god of purple spaghetti hair." Oh my god. "And I'll be yours to take back to the shrine if you can pass a test of observation." "You mean watch you jump inside a basket, move so slowly that a 2-year-old couldn't miss it, walk up to the said basket and touch it?" asked Crystal. Pretty much," said the spirit. "Okay, I'll submit to your test, oh wise one," said Crystal sarcastically. The spirit jumped inside a basket and rotated around the room at the speed of a gay turtle. Jesus. Then it came to a dead stop. Crystal impatiently trotted over to the basket and plucked the floating head out of it. "Fish paste! How did you find me?" demanded the spirit. "Mad skills, I guess," said Crystal sarcastically. The spirit then moved into Crystal and got used to its new host. "Hey, I can look at myself nude," said the spirit evilly. "No, I try, but your powers don't include control me, you pervert," replied Crystal. "Damn," said the spirit. Crystal then took the spirit to the shrine and let it out, but then Mark Maguire came out of nowhere and hit her
What the fuck?
and hit her with a baseball bat, sending her flying right into another crystal. How ironic. The giant diamond floated to top of the palace and stayed suspended, leaving Crystal trapped with nothing good to look at. "I still need to go to the bathroom," she screamed. And that's the end of chapter 2.
Okay.